morning Facebook, morning YouTube, how are you? So I wanted to do a little short video this morning because yesterday I had a really frustrating day. I had a frustrating day because I was talking to a number of sources based in different parts of the UK, and not just one but a few yesterday, and the reason for that was because I've got a number of buyers at the moment, and just due to time and bits and pieces, I don't currently have enough deals on my desk that will service them all. So I invited a few other sources that I know to send me anything they've got, so that we could try and service the clients that way. You know, the frustration for me is that I then spent my time going through those deals, asked my team to take a look at them. I took a look at some of them, and what transpired is actually they weren't deals. Now for me, there's a difference between a deal and a lead. Now I know they're spelt with the same 4 letters, and I'm not sure whether or not it's just a spelling error or whatever it might be, but there really is a big difference between a lead and a deal. Okay, so a lead, when you've got a lead, is where you've got an introduction to somebody that is interested in talking to you more about something that you can help them with. So for a rent-to-rent, for example, it's where you've got a landlord that's interested, but you've not pinned it all down, it's not been confirmed, you've not finalised numbers, you've not, sent them a contract, you don't know any of the details. So when I've asked a sourcer to send me deals yesterday, and they've sent me over information, but they can't tell me what type of contract they've agreed with the landlord, or how a piece of land has been secured with the vendor. They can't tell me where the GDV comparables have been taken from. They can't tell me where the average room rents have come from. They can't even tell me what the GDV is, how it's built up. For a development, they can't tell me what build costs have been factored in. They can't tell me literally any details that you need to know to be able to appraise any sort of deal. Now, my phone cut out there, guys, so sorry about that. What that means is that it's not a deal, it's a lead. Okay, there's a huge difference. What worries me is that there are sources out there that are selling leads that don't stack either, which is even more terrifying, but that's for another video. That are selling leads for fees upwards of £4,000. Now, I'm not sure if I just work too hard for my fees, or whether or not the industry accepts that sources do a bit of a job and then get a great fee, and then it's down to the investor to do the rest of the work. I'm not sure what it is, but for me personally, if you are sourcing, I encourage you to do some work for your fee, because otherwise you just are going to get on people's nerves. Okay, it is not a deal if you can't even tell me what the average rents are in that area. It is not a deal if you can't tell me what operational costs you've factored into a rent-to-rent deal in terms of utilities and voids and things like that. That's not a deal. Okay, so this video is a bit of a I guess me asking you, inviting you to maybe just do a little bit of a better job. Be one of those sources out there that do more than the investors are expecting. Okay, be a sourcer that has a reputation for doing over and above what the investors expect, so that actually when they pay their fee, they feel like they've got value. They don't feel like they've been ripped off and they've had to do all the work themselves. What you'll do is you'll build a reputation and a sustainable business where your buyers will come back to you again and again and again, which means you won't need to have so many different leads or deals, whichever you want to call them. You can literally source to order. You get a deal, you sell it. You get a deal, you sell it. Guys, this is really simple stuff. Doing an appraisal on a rent-to-rent, doing an appraisal on a development isn't so difficult. It's a matter of making sure that you go away and do the research. If anybody wants any advice on how to do that, then ping me a message on Facebook. I can talk you through it in general. But please stop selling leads for £4,500. Start selling deals, because that's what our industry is for. That's what we're here for. We're consultants. We're working on behalf of our buyers to gather the facts, do the research, present the information, so that they don't have to. So that they do some standard due diligence checks to check that things are right. So yeah, I was frustrated yesterday. I feel like I've done my little rant for the morning. Have an amazing day, guys, and please just work a little bit harder. You know it makes sense. Have a good day.